God's sovereignty over creation. The heavens declare the glory of God, and his hand rules over all creation. God's sovereignty is evident in the rising and setting of the sun. Every star in the sky moves according to his will. The mountains and oceans obey the command of the Almighty. He governs the wind and waves with unchallenged authority. The birds of the air and the fish of the sea flourish under his plan. No sparrow falls outside his sovereign care. He sets the boundaries of the earth by his wisdom. Seasons change according to his perfect design. The cosmos exists because God wills it so. Every atom and molecule testifies to his authority. Nature itself sings of his sovereignty. The planets follow their courses at his command. He calls forth rain and sunshine according to his counsel. Every leaf on every tree exists by his will. Continue in batches of 50 to 100 sentences for clarity and depth. Theme 2. God's sovereignty in human life. God ordains the days of every person before they are born. He is sovereign over kings and rulers. No human scheme can thwart his plan. He directs the affairs of nations according to his will. Every trial and blessing comes from his hand. He opens doors that no man can shut. He shuts doors that no one can open. God's plans for his children are perfect and unshakable. Even suffering falls under his wise governance. He governs our steps with perfect knowledge. God is not surprised by any event in history. He ordains both joy and sorrow for our good. His sovereignty ensures that nothing is wasted in our lives. Every encounter we have is under his control. He sees the end from the beginning and acts accordingly. Theme 3. God's sovereignty in salvation. God chooses whom he will save according to his mercy. His grace cannot be thwarted by human weakness. He calls sinners out of darkness into his marvelous light. Salvation is his gift and his work alone. No one can snatch the elect out of his hand. God's plan of redemption cannot fail. He knew us before the foundation of the world. Every step of our salvation is under his sovereign hand. He orchestrates the gospel spread according to his will. Even our faith is a gift from him. He predestines all things according to his counsel. God's mercy flows only because he wills it. He rescues his people from destruction according to his sovereign plan. The Lord's sovereignty assures us of eternal security. God's election glorifies his name alone. Perfect. Let's continue with the next 100 sentences praising God's sovereignty, building on the first 45. All maintain the devotional, theological, and worshipful style, organized thematically. Theme 4. God's sovereignty in history and nations, 46 to 75. God raises up leaders according to his plan. He brings down kings and kingdoms at his command. No power on earth can thwart his purpose. He governs the rise and fall of nations. History unfolds according to his perfect counsel. Every battle is under his sovereign hand. He turns the hearts of rulers as he wills. Wars and peace are instruments in his plan. He brings justice even when men fail. Every empire waxes and wanes according to him. God orchestrates events for his glory. No revolution escapes his notice. He guides the course of human events for his purposes. The fate of nations is determined by his wisdom. Even the proudest rulers bow to his decree. He uses the wicked to accomplish his plans. He exalts whom he wills and humbles whom he wills. God's sovereignty protects his chosen people throughout history. He turns tragedies into testimonies of his glory. Nothing happens in history apart from his will. He preserves his word throughout all generations. He ensures that his promises stand firm in every era. The wisdom of God guides the unfolding of history. Every generation moves according to his design. He raises saviors and prophets at the appointed time. Nations prosper or fail under his sovereign hand. God's purposes triumph even when men plot evil. He uses human decisions to fulfill his eternal counsel. He controls the rise of every kingdom and empire. History itself testifies to his unmatched sovereignty. Theme 5. God's sovereignty in daily providence, 76 to 100. God provides for the needs of his children. He watches over our every step. Every blessing flows from his hand. No detail of our lives escapes His notice. He orders our days with perfect wisdom. Even our mistakes are under His sovereign plan. God orchestrates divine appointments for His glory. He turns trials into tools for our growth. Every moment of our lives is under His control. He strengthens us according to His will. God's hand guides our careers and work. He orchestrates marriages and relationships according to His plan. Every friendship is woven into His providence. He ensures that our labor is not in vain. Even our rest and sleep are gifts of His sovereign care. He orders the seasons of life with perfect timing. God provides protection beyond what we can see. Every danger is under His watchful eye. He governs life and death according to His wisdom. God's providence ensures that we are never alone. He blesses us with more than we deserve. Every opportunity is arranged by His sovereign hand. He uses ordinary events to accomplish extraordinary purposes. God's care surrounds us constantly. Even the smallest acts of kindness are guided by Him.